I pushed record. We're recording. We are the High Marks. Not wrestling's High Marks, just the High Marks. I'm G-Whiz.
Just the fucking High Marks.
How you doing?
I'm Cheez, man.
I'm Mojo.
And Mojo's got a mouthful of Nestle Crunch, and I wouldn't have it any other way, baby. Let's do this thing. We are live. Professional broadcast, everyone.
Do it live.
Trained professionals. Nope.
Professional.
This episode is going to be all about coronavirus. Just kidding, just kidding. Everyone can stay. I was kidding. It's not going to be all
Everything's
about
the coronavirus right now, and I'm kind of sick of it and over it. Like, I get it. It's historical. We're living history right now. This shit is fucking crazy, but you know what? Let's try to think about it for a little bit. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah, we're going to talk about distraction tactics today, I think. That seemed to be the theme of our group chat throughout the week, is maybe just talking about some stuff that we're going to be watching or listening to help pass the time during our quarantine action we got going on.
Yeah, we got the quarantine. We got no sports. It means lots of movies and TV shows and music and possibly some books.
Now, Cheez Man had this idea a few days ago, and I was like, hey, dude, that's a great idea. And like an hour later, I heard other people on the radio doing it, but we're still doing it. We're still gonna.
He's like, oh, those fuckers stole your idea. I was like, actually, I took the idea from them. He's like, you fucker.
That's right. You did say that, and I did say that. Actually, I think I might have called you a faggot, but I'm not allowed to say that anymore, so I wasn't going to say
that.
Yeah.
All right. Only me or Mojo can say faggot.
That's their word. Anyway,
Oh, fucking Dirk says they have no restaurants now in Ohio.
Yeah, in Ohio
So I'll be down here soon. Fuck.
In Ohio, they've ordered all restaurants and bars closed at 9 p.m. this evening until further notice. The thing I'm worried about is if Michigan does that, then I have no more income of any kind.
Same here.
And
I gotta hang on to what I got in the bank.
And my sister works at a restaurant, and they already told everyone that works there that if they have to close down, they're probably not going to reopen. It'll be the end of the business because it'll be... they don't have the money to stay open.
No shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, shit could get real fast around here, man. Economic collapse and shit.
Right.
I got guns, man. Come to my house. I got guns.
So I'm going up to the credit union tomorrow, taking all my bank out, or all my bank out of the money, all my money out of the bank.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. Like, yeah, fuck it. They shut everything down. I can't get access to my damn money.
That's right. You wouldn't want that to happen. That would be bad.
You know.
So, as previously stated, we're not going to talk about coronavirus.
Yeah, that was the extent of the coronavirus talk.
Yeah,
well, actually, kind of.
Hey, why not discuss it a little bit? I mean, I'm sure everyone in the chat knows right now, but maybe this will help one person who listens later. Really, all you got to really do is not breathe in other people's breath. Don't let them cough near you. Don't let them sneeze. Don't let them sneeze near you. You don't have to be super fucking paranoid like everybody's doing. You don't got to freak out. Just don't breathe in other people's funky breath.
Freak out.
I don't like to breathe in other people's breath already.
Especially Hogan's, because it stinks.
Exactly.
Like somebody with a small penis.
Exactly. So... I mean, there's not really much else you can do. Of course, wash your hands and all that shit, but that's like normal stuff that you would already do. Okay. So these guys have notes on the stuff they want to talk about. I kind of didn't have time, so I'll be winging it, but I'm going to get in on this. We're going to have some fun.
I mean, they're not really notes. I mean, they're just less like the idea I was coming up with was to, rattle off some of our favorite movies. And,
yeah.
Exactly, but I don't have lists or nothing because I keep having to leave and come back and do like missions because I'm the young person at the house.
Yeah. They keep sending you out to contract it and bring it back.
Exactly.
I'm
the carrier.
The asshole too. Yeah. You're the bitch and the asshole.
You know, I don't like the way they're fucking lining me up to take the fall like that. Sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches. Yeah, fuck, I just threw down. I guess let's start off with movies. Some of our favorite movies.
My
I
weakest
could,
category.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is all time. This doesn't have to be anything fucking new. This is just your personal favorites of all time. Fucking throw it.
Well, if anybody knows
Goddamn.
me at all, though, I really don't watch a ton of movies, and I'm not trying to be cool. Like, I hardly watch movies or television. I don't watch movies. I mean, like, there's a lot of movies that everyone has watched that you wouldn't believe I haven't seen.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, I feel like
this would
at
be a
some
tough
point
one
you
for
had
me.
to have gotten into movies a little bit
No,
enough to like rattle off five.
I'm not saying I can't
Well,
name movies. I just mean I wouldn't call myself an authority.
No,
well,
whatever.
let
It's
me
just a suggestion.
let me go through my 5 really quick so that you get an idea, because my 5 are all old.
Are they
Okay.
all Quentin Tarantino movies?
One, one
Is
Tarantino.
it Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Goddamn right it is. Because why not? That movie's amazing.
Ding 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 ding.
And also Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and not Johnny Depp.
So when I think Quentin
Gene Wilder.
Tarantino movies, I think Jackie Brown, and then I think me and Mojo going to see Jackie Brown at the movie theater. And then I think us bringing a bunch of liquor in with us and us getting super smashed, and then I had to drive home. And so we're leaving the mall, and Aaron had just got a new car, and I was like, we're all hammered. Let's give this thing a stomp and see what this thing can do. So we're at a red light. The light changes, and I punch it. Not knowing that the car behind us is an Ann Arbor police officer.
Of course it is.
So he hits the lights and pulls us over, and we're both stinking pissed drunk, dude. Seriously, like Jack Daniels and Captain Morgan drunk, wasted, and I don't remember how the whole exchange went down, but we drove away.
Oh,
He
you
said
had
he don't
told
remember it
him.
because he sucked a dick to be able to drive away.
I actually did not. I
No.
think I'd remember that. It'd be fucking mad memorable, yo.
Yeah,
That
I
time
told
I
him
sucked a
about-
dick.
But it was basically what he just told us.
Oh,
That
that's
it was
right.
a
I
new
was like,
car,
oh man, I
and we
apologize.
just
This is a
wanted
new
to see
car,
what
and I
kind
just
of
wanted to.
balls it had.
Exactly. I was like, I just wanted to give it a goose to see what I could do. I didn't know that you were right behind me. I'm so sorry. And he actually let us go. That's what it was. I explained. I was like, I was almost all the way honest. I didn't let him in on the fact that we had just drank 2 fists at a movie in the theater. But yeah, I was like, man, we just wanted to check the car out, and he actually let us go.
You got fucking lucky.
Fucking Jackie Brown.
Well, fuck it. Let's just stick with Quentin Tarantino for a second, because I mean, I didn't have one on my list, but the first Tarantino movie that comes to mind for me is Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Just because I fucking love that movie.
I wasn't gonna put two on my list, but if I was, that would have been the
Yeah.
other Tarantino one.
I don't remember who I was talking to, but it was recently about Quentin Tarantino because I watched the Hateful Eight and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like very recently, because I didn't even know they were movies until recently, and so I had to watch them because I love me some dude. I'm so out of the loop. I didn't know those movies were even made until like a couple weeks ago. I'm not kidding.
Well,
So
from what I heard, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because I didn't hear anything good about them.
those movies are both weird. It's like they don't have endings. It's like it's a cool movie that doesn't really wrap up. That's how they both
Oh,
were to me.
shit.
Like I expected one more thing to happen in each movie, and it didn't happen in either one. But the point is, if you start really looking at all the movies he's had a hand in, or he has made on his own, he's got an amazing fucking repertoire, dude. Quentin
Yeah, Dirk
Tarantino's
just
a bad dude.
referenced a great one in the fucking chat. Django.
Django Unchained is awesome,
Unchained.
dude. I loved that movie.
Fucking love that movie.
I mean, like,
Great
heart
fucking
emoji.
movie.
I love that movie, dude.
So I'll say the last 3 of mine, and it's Wizard of Oz, with or without Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon,
Right.
Tombstone,
Tombstone. That would be for sure one of mine.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Not reboot, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I haven't watched that reboot yet. Have you guys watched that?
No, I haven't. I keep forgetting about it.
I bet it's on
go back
Putlocker.
and watch it.
I actually
I'm
own
pretty sure it's on fucking Netflix, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. I seen an ad for it on fucking rent on Xbox Live. That's what it was.
Yes.
Well,
I haven't seen Tombstone in so fucking long. I need to watch that movie again.
I watched it recently because a couple weeks ago we were discussing it for whatever reason, and I watched it that night.
It's because of the return of Sativa Sunrise had a Tombstone thing in it.
Maybe that's what it was.
The fucking Mojo said he's got the DVD. Dirk also said he's got the DVD. We need one of those sirens like Valancian.
Right? I have the DVD too, though. But ironically, I watched it online.
Yeah.
On Putlocker. A few people don't know what Putlocker is. It's been around for literally like 12 or 15 years, and they still have everything online that you can watch for free. Putlocker.me.
Yeah. We might actually use that for some watch-alongs or something.
Like
Yeah,
me?
we were talking about doing some watch-alongs on there because whatever's on there, everyone has access to. So anyone that, as long as you have internet, you can just hop on and watch with us. It'd be great.
Yep.
I thought about that though. The problem with that is my other laptop crashed on me and it's no longer usable, and so I kind of can't do the watch-alongs right now.
Stop fucking coming all over your keyboards, dude.
Wipe
your fingers off.
I can't help it. There's unlimited free tranny porn on the internet, so it's like that was the end of my keyboards working properly.
Needless to say, that was the end of that laptop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, like that fucking auto mechanic shit, doing the fucking transmission jobs. That shit gets me going too.
Man, look at how he knows where every gear goes. That's so hot.
Right. The way he works that wrench.
It's like, God, it's so complicated, but he just makes it look easy. He could do that to my body.
He really knows how to turn my crank.
I love how he grips that wrench right at the base. And he twists with just the right amount of force. Okay, anyway.
Anyway.
Yes, I love Tombstone. Although, if you watch Tombstone, don't ever read or watch anything about the actual history of Wyatt Earp, because Tombstone is some bullshit, y'all.
That's how much
there is literally almost nothing historically accurate at all in that movie. It is almost a complete fabrication. And I mean
it's just
that.
like the Amityville horror. You go back and read the actual dude's statements and shit, and he's like, yeah, most of that shit didn't happen.
Yeah, right. It's that kind of thing.
And
They changed it up.
In the movie.
But here's what I will say. Tombstone is a great looking movie. It's perfectly acted by everybody except I hate Bill Paxton. I hate that guy. He's awful as what's that kid's name? Earp who dies. He's awful. He's awful in every Morgan Earp. He's awful as Morgan Earp, and he's awful in everything he does. I hate him.
I've noticed that with Bill Paxton, it seems like a lot of people either loved him or hated him.
He's awful.
Yeah, like looking back, I can look at it like, yeah, he was in a lot. Like the way his acting style, it was cheesy as
fake.
Fuck.
Yes, cheesy and fake, exactly. But you know what? It don't ruin the movie, and he dies. It's almost like a relief. But that movie is so well acted, and it looks great. It's everything about it's awesome, but it's not historically accurate by any means. In fact, Wyatt Earp was kind of a piece of shit. Let's be real. But yeah, great movie, 100%. I mean, 5 stars.
Indeed.
Oh, what the fuck's his name is fucking Doc Holliday. One of the best performances in a movie ever.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, yeah, is just fucking amazing in that movie.
Yeah, he was doing good, and then they made him Batman, and his career crashed.
Yeah, and now he's like weird looking and chubby and shit.
Yeah, he's like fat. He's got like this long blonde hair. He looks like fucking oh god damn it. He looks like almost like a real life Johnny Bravo. He just needs some bigger sunglasses.
Like, whoa, mama.
Well,
Who's
part
he's
of
the
that is
Pac-Man.
because of he just had finished battle tongue cancer.
Okay.
Luke says, "Who's better, Bill Paxton or Steven Seagal?"
Steven
I
Seagal
don't
has
know.
one good movie. Well, Bill Paxton was pretty good as the brother in Weird Science.
Bill Paxton, one of Bill Paxton's movies actually made one of my top fives, which was Twister. Fucking love Twister.
You know, he's not that bad in that movie either, but he is a little cheesy
But Steven
because he always
Seagal
is.
had Under Siege.
Yeah, I love Under Siege, dude. That's a great movie. His
By
name's
far, Steven Seagal's best.
Ryback. His name is Casey
Yep, Casey
Ryback,
Ryback.
and I always remember because hey Chad, what's a Ryback?
What's a Ryback?
Wha-
Just Steven Seagal character.
Hey Cheez, man, whatever happened to Ryback? Well, he made a terrible sequel, and but I love Under Siege. That's a great movie, and I like the one. I think it's Marked for Death, where he's up against the Haitians and they're doing voodoo and shit.
Don't remember. Oh, fucking Dirk just said it. Marked for Death was better, I thought.
Yeah, dude, that's a good movie too, for sure. I mean, that's a really good movie. But it's an 80s good movie, so there's certain things you have to take with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Like a certain level of
Right.
cheesiness, but it's still good.
Oh, speaking of Val Kilmer, he is in Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Of course he is.
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I might do that too. Fuck, maybe we should do a watch along for that.
Well, I don't know if we could
I've
do it
got
on
long ass-
Mixler though. We could do it like just everyone chatting online. But I gotta figure. I wonder if my stepdad has an extra laptop I could use every now and then. or
Oh yeah,
something
that's
like
right.
that.
Yeah, we figure that out first. Yeah.
Yeah, my laptop crashed.
We'll
It's
get there.
the one I always watch my shit on. If my computer had internet on it, or not my computer, my TV, like other people's do now, that would have worked too. But I got one that was made just before that.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking hook up to the internet. But
Okay,
whatever.
and he also mentioned the Jay and Bob Strike Back. I don't know if that's even the Kevin Smith movie I like the most, but I like all
Yeah.
his movies too. But I'd probably say Dogma would be mine that I like the most.
That would be number 2 for me.
I love Dogma. And Mallrats is awesome. I mean, you know what? There's not
First one
one that I
question
like
of the night.
more than the other with his. Because also, I forgot Mallrats, and that would have to be number 1 because of the whole. That's how I
that's
got
my number
introduced to
one.
him, and I love that movie so much, and the characters.
Same here.
I watched that movie probably 100 times.
Yep.
I argued with myself whether to do Mallrats or Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, and I had to go with the one that I watched more.
I think Jay and Bob for me would probably be number 3 behind Mallrats and what's the
Yeah,
other one
I
I
don't
said a
know.
minute ago?
Fucking,
Dogma.
Dogma.
Oh, Dogma.
I love Dogma.
Yeah, Mallrats 1, Dogma 2, maybe Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back 3.
Because that is a
Clerk-
great movie with a
Clerks
lot
and
of good
Clerks 2 are both
lines.
really good though. Yeah, I loved Clerks and Clerks 2 both though.
Of course.
I actually liked Clerks 2 better. I know I'm in the minority there.
Yeah. I liked Clerks for what it was. It was basically a movie filmed on a fucking security camera in a convenience store. I liked it. It was all black and white. I kind of digged it.
And it was pretty
So
well
I'll give it the nod over the second one.
pretty well edited, pretty well put together. Yeah, man, it's a cool little movie for sure.
Yeah. I guess I'll stick more with my list since I threw Twister out there. Twister is kind of like my favorite, we'll say, like action disaster movie, we'll say.
It's Helen Hunt at her hottest.
Yeah, for sure. She wasn't very hot, but that was her at her hottest.
Okay, well, if you
I
like that
agree,
sort of
Dirk.
thing.
Rosario Dawson's fucking hot. I don't give a fuck if she
All right.
prefers women.
I,
Good for her.
I gotta get in the chat. I'm missing out. And Ward is having a good time today, so yeah, let me get in here and see what people are chatting about.
We're just having a good time anyway, or anytime. Always be in the chat. Fuck it.
That's actually not true. Most of the time, I hate this and I'm fucking miserable. And I don't really
Well,
like
then
you
why are
guys
you
very
doing it?
much either. But it's just what everyone expects.
Well, shit, I thought he was kidding at first, but then he dropped in the he don't like us. Fuck, he's serious.
Man, he says it every single week.
Shoot.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I just read a comment and then I went to log in and I'm off the page, but let me get back. Who was that who said he was awesome in Aliens? Because he was awesome in Aliens. That was Dirk.
was Dirk.
Yeah, dude, he was. I mean, I hate Bill Paxton. Again, like I had discussed,
yeah,
but I
that's right, he
forgot
was in
about
Aliens.
Aliens. He's awesome in Aliens. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Credit where credit's due, man. Dirk, that's a good call. I forgot that one completely. But, yeah, for the most part, he's a fucking cheese ball.
My favorite, for the movie, I put like my favorite like mystery suspense type movie would be Usual Suspects. You guys seen that one? No.
Oh, I think so.
What's it about? Help me out
Steven.
here.
Stephen Baldwin. I think it was the first
Benicio
one
del
where.
Toro, Kevin Spacey.
Yes, it was the first big movie for Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the other dude's name. Fuck. It's basically a group of guys do a job, and they start getting picked off one by one. They find out the job they did was against Kaiser Soze. So,
I've heard that name.
like the whole movie, like they're trying to figure out, or they're being interviewed by the police or whatever, and the dude's recapping the whole story for them. Basically, that's the whole movie, is the one dude recapping the whole story of what's gone on throughout the movie, and then it's got this crazy twist ending to it. It's a fucking sweet ass movie. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like it's a whodunit, exactly, Dirk. It's a whodunit movie. There's fucking like a group of 8 dudes, and they're trying to figure out which one is the one that's knocking everybody off and who set everybody up and shit like that.
Another Bill Paxton movie. Shit, what's the movie with him and Matthew McConaughey?
Oh no.
No, it's the best Matthew McConaughey movie ever. I can't remember the name, but they're
No, that's the fucking Dazed and Confused. That's the best Matthew McConaughey movie.
their dad is
Agreed.
this guy who kills people who are demons. He thinks they're demons, and then eventually the kids are the people who are. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't remember.
Yeah, you're gonna, because I have no fucking clue
It's
what you're talking
awesome. I would recommend it. Fuck. IMDb time. Shit.
about. I recommend this mystery movie to everybody.
Oh, it's
Well,
so
Wiz
good
looked that up.
too. It's one of the best movies. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do I not know the name?
Well, Wiz is looking that
Was
up.
it something called Frailty?
Yes.
Or something like that.
Frailty?
Frailty.
Yeah, Axon loses it and has an accent almost like.
You guys have to watch that movie.
Okay.
It is
Yep,
I
look at
did
it.
like
Awesome.
around 2001.
awesome. Yes. Thank you, Mojo. Yes,
Yeah,
Luke.
Luke.
Check that movie out. It's great. Shit fucked
Go
me
back
up the
and
first
listen.
time I watched it, man. I was like, oh shit.
Now I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to this episode so I can write down the shit. Like, oh fuck, what was I supposed to listen to, or what was I supposed to watch? My
Bill
Movie.
Paxton did Trespass with Ice Cube and Ice-T. Says Dirk.
fucking let's see, the comedy movie I put on my list is Porky's. There's no.
I got
That's
another
the
one.
oldest one on my list.
I got another Steven Seagal movie. The one with DMX in it.
Oh,
Exit Wounds.
yeah.
That's a good movie too. It really is.
Keep talking more Steven Seagal and Bill Paxton. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. Well, actually, I think I'm done again now, but but
Well,
yeah, but you
Do you
gotta
ever
do
see
an exit.
Porky's? That shit's hilarious.
Porky's
Talk that for a second.
is one of my all-timer movies. I used to hang out with this kid named Kevin McAllister.
McAllister.
No, not the Home Alone kid, but that was his name. And his old man had those movies. He had all the Porky movies, and that's the first time I saw boobies. I love the Porky's movies. They're great.
I
It's
didn't
like,
see them until much later.
Yeah, I was a youngster watching them. I had absolutely no business watching them at that age, but hey, we had access, and that's what kids do. We
Fuck it.
watch booby movies.
Yeah, the scene in the fucking principal's office is my favorite. Is like the funniest damn scene I've ever seen in a movie. I swear.
It's an awesome, awesome, crazy movie.
Lenny McTee. Been a minute since we've seen you in here.
Lenny! Leonardo McTouch Tips in the house.
Another one of my all-time favorites, fucking Fight Club. If you haven't seen Fight Club, you need to watch Fight Club.
And so begins the list of movies that I have not seen yet, because I've never saw Fight Club.
Well, you need to watch Fight Club.
I hear the pop culture references, and I know that rule number 1 is you don't talk about Fight Club, and rule number 2 is you don't talk about Fight Club, but I have never seen Fight Club.
No, rule number 1 is fucking watch Fight Club, goddammit.
Never seen it.
Even if you don't like Brad Pitt, Edward Norton is one of my favorite fucking actors.
I like
Dude's
Brad
great.
Pitt. He's cool.
Yeah.
I like him in
I don't want to
12
like Brad Pitt,
Monkeys.
but he's good. He's fucking good.
Yes, I almost forgot about that. How could I forget about the greatness of 12 Monkeys?
I like 12 Monkeys, and I like Inglorious Bastards. And
See, no, I didn't see that one.
I liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, other than it should have an ending.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh,
You haven't
I
seen
like
Inglorious Bastards?
No.
I'm very surprised by that. It's awesome.
See, I thought I heard it sucked.
No, it doesn't. It's just historically goofy, but it don't suck. It's great.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
well,
historically goofy. A lot of his movies are nowadays.
I will go back and watch it.
You should.
I also liked Brad Pitt in his little bit of a role in the movie True Lies.
Sure, and I liked him on...
Wait, he was in True Lies?
Yes, he was the stoned guy on the couch.
Huh. For some
It's
reason
like,
I don't
oh,
remember
they're not here, man.
that.
I think they'll be back later.
So...
And James
Sam
Gandolfini
has
was...
a crush on Ed Norton. I can't say I blame you. He's a handsome fella.
You ever seen Primal Fear with him and Richard Gere?
Nope.
Bill fucking gerbil ass.
No,
Oh.
sir.
That was the first movie I've seen with Edward Norton, and that was when I was like, this dude's a fucking badass actor. This dude's awesome.
He is awesome.
And then I seen American History X as a Nazi, like Dirk just said. Yeah, Dirk didn't care for that. I
Sure.
mean, for the role, he did it justice.
I
You
was
gotta be
just
fair
gonna
to that.
say, I mean, of course,
You hated him.
of course, the character was a piece of shit, but man, he did a fabulous job at that role, if you ask me. I mean, as far as acting
Right.
would go, anyway. I mean, like, hell yeah, I didn't like subscribe to his philosophy or nothing, but yeah, I thought he was awesome at that role myself.
Right. It's like, oh, I love Edward Norton, and then by the end of the movie, it's like, man, this dude's gonna die.
Right? He's a fucking piece of garbage.
He's gonna go.
All right,
Oh, back to Brad Pitt for a second. Snatch. Fucking great movie.
haven't seen it.
Love Snatch. It's a Guy Ritchie movie. Go back and watch some Guy Ritchie movies, damn it. Get some culture.
Yeah, all those. I haven't seen any of those. All the ones everybody's into. I haven't seen. I know the ones you talked about. It like they all have the
Hey,
same
Whiz.
guys in them and shit. Yeah.
You like Dags? Dags.
I like Dags.
I don't even know what that means, so I'm gonna respectfully decline to answer.
Oh. You mean dogs. Yes. I like dogs.
Yeah, they fucking speak pikey. They're a little hard to understand at certain points in the movie. They even make reference to it. It's a fucking great movie. But last one I have on my list, I had to throw one. I felt I should throw one horror movie on there, and it's 28 Days Later. The first time I seen the movie, I was like, meh. The second time I seen it, I was like, oh, you know, it's pretty good. And then the third time I seen it, I'm like, this is great. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I haven't seen, unfortunately. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. See, it's funny too because like that's a movie that takes place in England, and then like I just said with fucking all the Guy Ritchie movies, they're fucking take place over in England. I'm pretty sure.
That would be okay with me because I kind of am hip to how they speak because of all the weird English rap I listen to. I like it.
That's why I made sure to mention it because you love the fucking English rap.
I'm hip to the slang terms and such.
Oh.
More than Luke is, which makes me, not only does it make me laugh a little bit, but also it gives you an idea that Luke's a really good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't know any of the bad words and shit. It's like, oh, you're just like
I'm sheltered.
you're kind of a good, like a normal guy. I don't really know too many of them. It's almost uncomfortable. I feel like listening to the shit we discuss is polluting his mind.
All right. No, he loves us. He loves the Americans so much. He's all caught up with us. He just doesn't know what the fuck his own nation speaks.
That's what it is. He knows all the American terms.
All right. Just translating for them over there. All right. Well, before we move on from movies, a few more honorable mentions I threw on here. Dazed and Confused, which I referenced earlier as Matthew McConaughey's best movie.
And whenever you mention Dazed and Confused, you got to give a wink and a nod to another movie that is called The Stoned Age. I think you'd all enjoy that if you like that movie.
Fucking A, I haven't seen it.
The Stoned Age. It's very good. It's more like a 80s model version of that style movie.
Okay.
No, it's good, though.
Hey, you have a joint, man?
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Right on.
Alcohol. Alcohol.
Speaking of stoner movies, I know Dirk knows this one, How High, with Redman and Method Man.
Oh, How High?
That's a fucking great one.
I haven't seen it, but I had the soundtrack. I had the tape. I had it on cassette. It's got some jams on it, including How High is a really good song.
It's a goofy-ass movie. You should check it out.
Sure.
So you like Redman and Method Man, right?
I do. Well, especially Method Man, but, I like Redman, too.
Method Man and Redman are also in Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot.
No shit.
Awesome.
Let's see. Final Destination 2. I'm not going to... There's 5 of them.
Fuck yeah. That's the best one, for
second
sure.
one. Yeah, the second one is my favorite for sure. You're gonna watch
That's the one with like the big crash on the highway scene and the logs and shit.
Yes.
Yes, that movie is
That's
awesome.
the one
dude.
to remember.
Yep, that's the shit, man.
Yeah. I think that's the way it is with most people. Like anybody that's seen all 5 of them will tell you the second one was by far the best. The 5th one was sweet, but that's just because like the way they ended it, it wrapped everything up. They did a really good job with that one. But the 3rd one and the 4th one were dog shit. Fucking ass. Ugh. But
Okay, he
yeah,
just
Final
wrote,
Destination
hell
2.
yeah, I do, and what the fuck, G, but I don't know what it's in reference to, but that's not an uncommon response to many of my statements. So I don't even feel uncomfortable right now. This is just par for the course.
And then lastly, I figure I'd throw this one on here for anybody out there who's got kids, kind of be sitting around watching movies with the kids. The Harry Potter series. I feel like an idiot saying it, but like...
And that's the end of this broadcast. Good night, everyone.
No, my fucking best friend's like super into it. She loves it. And she's like, here, seriously, watch these with Bradley. That's my son. She's like, he'll like it. And it's actually like not that bad. It's not too like kid oriented. It's kind of cool. It draws you in a little bit. It's got a decent storyline. But it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's fucking wonderful. It's great. No, they're cool for what they are. If you got to watch something with the kids, it's not awful. It's not like watching Frozen for the 100th fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And there's like fucking 8 of them, and they're like 3 hours long. So it literally takes 2 days to watch them. It'll help kill a lot of time.
I don't think I can get down on that. I think it wouldn't be my thing. But of course, I don't have kids and shit. But I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could take it seriously, or I don't think I could get into that world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I made it through it once, and that is good enough for most.
I mean, a couple of movies got fucking Gary Oldman as Sirius Black. Can't go wrong with Gary Oldman.
I love that guy.
Yes.
He's good in everything.
Fucking, yeah. One of the most underrated actors of all fucking time, I swear.
What's the movie with the hitman and he's like the cop who's like on the pills and all crazy? The Professional. That movie is fucking gorgeous.
Him and
dude.
Jean Reno.
That movie is a beautiful woman that you just
Yep.
sit there and stare at and drool the whole time it's on. It's such an amazing movie.
Yeah.
And the long version is not boring. It's somehow better. And dude, it has like an extra hour in it, and you can just watch it and love it still.
Yep.
That's a
Great
badass
fucking
movie,
movie.
dude. Fuck. The Professional. I forgot all about that. I want to watch that now.
I know, I forgot about it too.
I'm getting all tingly just remembering these amazing movies I used to love. Oh, man, The Professional. I probably watched that movie about 8 times, which ain't a lot of times. But when you think about how long it is, if you can watch that movie 8 times, that's a good movie.
Right.
Fucking Scarface. I don't know how many times I watched that movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Probably like
Scarface.
12 or 15 full times all the way through. And that's a long ass movie, man.
Yeah. Favorite like gangster mobster movie is Scarface and
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Oh, that's one of the movies I've watched the most in my life.
Why did you do that, Karen? What are you doing?
That's another just gorgeous movie where everything about it's perfect and you can just watch it and it's like a heavenly experience.
Yeah.
All the acting is so good. It looks so good. It's written so good. Everything about it, man.
Don't watch The Irishman though. It'll like make you fucking think about Goodfellas and you'll just be like depressed because of what fucking Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci are today. It's like, oh, why
My
are these guys still
mom
trying to make movies?
loved The Irishman.
I didn't like it. It was a fucking. I felt it took way too goddamn long to get to not so good of a point.
Yeah, I have not watched it, but my mom was like, wow, this is great. So,
Luke asked if anybody ever watched Hush on Netflix. A friend recommended to him, and he said it's fucking amazing. No, never seen it, Luke. I think remember, Luke, we tried to do like a watch along type thing, and I think we figured out that what's available in the UK isn't available over here, and vice versa when it comes to Netflix. Or maybe that was Hulu.
No, it was Netflix.
Yeah.
Because we
Weird.
tried it several different times.
Yep. Stupid.
So we basically had to ask Luke, so what do you have?
It's like, just go to Putlocker. Oh, by the way, anyone that wasn't here earlier, PUTLOCKER.ME. Putlocker.me has an amazing, massive library of movies and TV shows. Oh, you know what I've been watching on there is Ridiculousness. I love that show. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, dude, there's like 15 seasons of that shit.
And some of the fucking seasons have like 40 episodes and shit.
Exactly.
Retarded.
I've been jamming on a ton of Ridiculousness lately. That's a great show, man.
Yeah. Between watching it on the Fire Stick and on MTV, actually, because it's on MTV a lot, over at the girlfriend's house, I've seen quite a few episodes now. But, fuck, let's move on to some TV shows.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm a lot stronger here when we move into the TV category.
Well, Mojo, you let us off on movies, so go ahead and lead us off on the TV shows, too.
Okay, I've been really liking, now that I have the whole series, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon series.
I mean, I remember
That's an
watching it as a
outside
kid
the
and
box
loving them.
recommendation for sure. That's outside the box. Credit where credit's due, sir.
And then I thought of something that a lot of people have Hulu, so they can check out the whole library of Animaniacs and Tiny Toons.
Going with the cartoons. Tiny Toons. I forgot about Tiny Toons.
And then on YouTube, I like this show that is called Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link.
Oh, my girl I dated, the fucking super Jesus freak, loved herself some Good Mythical Morning. I could not get into it though. Wasn't for me.
I know nothing.
I like how
of it.
they take two different kind of foods and have to try to mash them together and see if it's good or not. And then, of course, Being the Elite on YouTube.
Oh, you fucking sellout. You goddamn commercial. You fucking AEW spokesman, motherfucker. This guy. Is this Mojo or is it Tony Schiavone that we're talking to right now? What's going on here?
It's 605.
Wait a minute. Is that Excalibur?
I'm not taking off the mask.
I'm
and
kidding. I'm sure it's
anything
great.
old Hanna-Barbera. Like, you could watch Scooby-Doo's Laugh Olympics.
Nice. I fucking love Laugh Olympics. Laugh Olympics and Wacky Races.
I got both those on
Yes.
DVD, but you probably do too, because you would have got
Yeah,
them from me.
I know I got the Wacky Races from you. I don't remember getting Laugh Olympics from you though.
I got them.
And you can find a lot of that if you go on the boomerang.com.
Grape Ape.
Rape Ape. Oh, it said Grape Ape. I didn't hear the G. Did you guys hear the G?
Rape Ape. Rape Ape. The
No, it's,
Rape Ape used to run rampant at Mr. Pizza. We had
Rape
a bad
Ape
run
guys.
coming up. It was like, oh, Rape Ape's coming.
Yeah.
Here comes the Rape Ape.
Rape Ape's got a claw dug in deep. Can't shake him.
Rape Ape. Because rape jokes are funny.
Rape Ape. No,
TV shows. What else
episode,
we got?
there was an episode of Robot Chicken one time, and it was like 3 cops standing at the feet of a dead grape ape, and they're like checking his ID, and they're like, "Oh, grape ape." I didn't hear him say G. Did you guys hear the G? They're like shaking their head no.
Oh.
Oh, that had to be Robot Chicken.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is another good one to check out.
Oh, have you guys watched Stranger Things? I'm kidding. That's a little joke there. Because we've all seen Stranger Things.
First one on my list. I know Whiz will fucking also endorse is 30 Rock.
Oh, check out 30 Rock if you're not already hip to it for sure.
Fucking love 30 Rock. It's one of my favorite shows.
Great writing,
That and-
high-speed comedy writing. I'm a big fan of high-speed comedy.
Yeah. Clever too.
Yes.
And at points.
Yeah.
Along with Scrubs.
Yeah, I was just going to
Scrubs,
say,
no,
if you're talking high-speed comedy, you have to mention Scrubs as well, and there it was.
Yep. Another one of my absolute favorites. Those are my 2 favorite shows. Like, well, for comedies at least.
Scrubs is like one of my all-time favorite shows. I love that show so much. It has heart.
Yeah.
It has good acting as far as comedy acting goes. Good writing. And again, the speed of the jokes, how like bam, joke, bam, joke, bam, joke. You have to watch every minute of the show. I love shows like that.
Yeah, I've seen that series so many times. It's ridiculous.
I've probably watched every episode twice. And then the episodes up to where they go to fucking Hawaii or whatever, that's where I stop watching and start over again. And I've done that like 2 more times at least, maybe more than 2 times over again.
I've done it more than that. Yeah. I've watched that whole series, even the fucking episodes after that where it's not so good.
Yeah, I can't.
Probably.
It gets real
like
hard to watch
fucking
at the end. Like
4 or
they're
5
like
minutes.
ruining everything. It's like you're fucking up my shit. You know, that's how I feel about it. I can't always watch the end episodes because everything falls apart.
Yeah.
And
I just
fucking
try to-
JD's an idiot asshole, and he pisses me off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The only show I could say that might be my favorite show of all time, and it's a more serious show, but like I love the fucking storyline and it was interesting as fuck the whole way through. It's Hell on Wheels, and I'm sure that's one that a lot of people have watched. It was on AMC, I think, but it was running at the same time as Breaking Bad, so it kind of got overshadowed by that. But it's
I've never
fucking
even heard of it.
yeah, see, it takes place back in like the 18. It's like right after the Civil War and shit when they're building the fucking railroad, and it starts off like it's gonna be this revenge angle, and the dude enlisted into working on the railroad to try to get revenge on somebody that killed off his family during the war, and he ends up somehow getting sucked into a like proposition. Like he gets caught basically for fucking killing the dude. And they say either your ass can go to prison for so long, or you know we'll hang you, or you can run this fucking railroad for me for a bit. And like he takes over running it, obviously.
Sure.
I can't remember why the guy let him. It benefited the guy that was running it So that's why he fucking didn't have him locked up or killed. But I don't know. It keeps going for season or for fucking like 6 seasons, I think. But it's like just like a race against the other railroad company to see who can get. It's the first transcontinental transcontinental railroad.
Shout out Luke
That'd
Burst
be
and
good.
Sensible Sam at the Transcontinental Railroad.
Yeah, cross-continental railroad. But yeah, the main character's name's Colin Bohannon. He's like my fucking favorite character ever in a show. They
Not
got
to
fucking
be
fight off.
confused with Huckleberry Hound.
Yeah, I mean they gotta fight off Indians and Mormons and shit. It's fun.
Indians and Mormons and shit. Oh my.
There's the whole background political shit, like the shit that's going on for obviously the dude that's running the show. He's caught up in some fucking God damn it, I can't think of the word. Basically, he's been fucking stealing money that's supposed to go into the railroad, and yeah, there's a lot of fucking shit going on. It's not just about a railroad being built. It's actually kind of a small part of it.
Of course. Well, you know, most real good shows aren't about what you think they're going to be about. Like,
Right.
When I was watching Battlestar Galactica, I thought it'd be about like space and like Star Trek and shit, but that is
Shut up, Cheez.
that's a drama. It's all about the characters, and it's fucking like awesome. And that's another one I'd recommend if you didn't already watch that. Not the old ones, but the one that they remade like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Awesome series, and it's not about like stupid shit that you would think it. I held off on watching that for a long time because I was like, I don't care about Star Trek shit, motherfuckers. I'm not that guy. But it's not about that. It's about the stories of the characters, and it's awesome. So check out Battlestar Galactica, the remake shit.
Yeah, another. This is an obvious one. I shouldn't throw this on here, but I did. Fuck it. Like I said, Hell on Wheels got overshadowed by Breaking Bad, so of course, Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Great fucking show. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It lives up to the damn hype.
I did watch all that, and yes, it's an amazing show. It's fucking
That's
crazy.
actually the only one that like didn't end in a way I hated it.
How about
Most shows that I put that much time into and like they're great at first, they always usually end kind of shitty, and it pisses me off.
you know what else I remember about it is when that was on, there was a lot of good TV shows on. We had like a wave of killer shit, such as Weeds.
Which
Fucking
Weeds made my honorable mention, but that's another show. It was like the first like 4 seasons were good.
Yeah,
and
it
then
runs out of steam for
everything after
sure.
that, it was like.
And then after that, it evolved hypothetically into Orange is the New Black. I still agree with your theory, dude. You should fucking explain that, because I agree with that theory, man. If you want to lay it out, I'll just be quiet for a minute. It's fucking spot on.
Was that my theory?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, I don't think that was my theory. I think maybe I told you about it that I overheard or
Oh,
something.
it wasn't your idea. Okay.
Or maybe it was somebody else's idea. I don't know. I know what you're talking about though, because I remember having the conversation about how
Anyway, at the end of Weeds, what's her name is going to prison, and then they ended it after that and didn't ever have any other episodes. And then the chick who was making Weeds started making Orange is the New Black, which is all about a chick who's going to prison.
Yeah, but Orange is the New Black is actually supposed to be based off of like true story.
And the hypothesis is that they were just
Like there's a real Piper
okay,
Kerman.
well, we had these episodes and we had this all already written out. Let's just change it over into this new show.
And no, they did come out with like they came out with another season or two after she was getting arrested, and they were fucking awful. You don't remember that?
No, I guess not.
Did you not see those?
I don't know. I thought I watched it all. It seems like I got them all on DVD.
Yeah, that was supposed to be how it ended. Oh, like they ended up bringing it back for another season or two, and it was bad. Kind of like how they did with Scrubs. Like it was supposed to be over, and then NBC picked it up from ABC or whatever, vice versa maybe, and they brought it back for those last two seasons, and they were terrible.
That was just terrible.
Yeah, once that they moved out of that place where they were originally at, the town that they were in originally.
Well,
That's
the
when it gets
hospital was
shitty.
Sacred Heart. Sorry, I had keys in my back pocket, and they were digging in my ass. They had to go bye-bye.
That's all right.
Go back down!
Yeah,
All
motherfuckers.
right, last show on my list of favorites, and this is one that's kind of old now. Fuck. The Shield.
Hey, wow, yeah, I forgot about that. Dude, that's an intense show, man. There's spots in that
Fuck
that are
yeah, it
really
is.
hard to watch, man.
I kind of want to go back and
Yeah,
watch it.
my favorite character from The Shield is Dean Ambrose. I thought he got underlooked.
I'm a Roman Reigns guy myself, but you all know that from listening to me in the past. I'm a big fan of his. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, dude, the Shield's awesome. It's really like gritty as fuck, man. Like hardcore. I love that shit.
Yeah. It was a good fucking show. That was I can't remember what network that was on.
See,
think
look
it
at
was
how
USA.
way back we're going. I'm like, don't any of us watch any new shows?
I mean, I threw on some relatively new shit, but
And I
yeah,
couldn't
that-
help
that
but
was my way
notice
back
that neither one of you have mentioned your stupid
It's-
hockey show yet.
some of my honorable mentions, and that one that Wiz is referencing is Letterkenny.
Letterkenny, there you go. Your stupid hockey show.
Yeah, if you got Hulu or Crave, whatever, go over, check out Letterkenny. It's a funny ass show.
I don't like hockey or Canadians.
It's got that Canadian humor. I mean, you like some of those Canadian shows,
I
like
do.
fucking Robson Arms. And,
Robson Arms. Or how about
Oh,
Little Mosque on the Prairie? That's a fucking awesome
Yeah.
show. That show is fucking hilarious.
well, how about one of the greatest Canadian shows? Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, dude,
I
they're coming
figured
back,
you
man.
Don't call it a comeback. They've
Oh.
been here for years.
A whole new year of Kids in the Hall. I can't wait to see that. Luke,
see-
it's fucking embarrassing.
I mean, he knew that was from Letterkenny.
Yeah, it is. Letterkenny references.
Love it.
Even though I don't watch the show, that reference definitely made the show.
I like that you used it last week.
Me neither,
Actually, on the
Dirk.
show.
I never watched The Sopranos. Never watched an episode.
Yep, same here.
Nope.
No,
Oh, all three of the high marks have not watched Sopranos.
How about that?
Fuck it.
Turn it off.
Other honorable mentions: The Office, which I recently, like within the last couple months, started watching. I didn't watch it for the longest time, and then I started watching it. It's actually really good.
Have never seen an
Not
episode.
like one of the
I really
greatest
like-
ever, but I like it.
I really like the British Office.
I couldn't get into that one as much. Not after seeing The American Office. I'm too damn American.
Well, I saw the British one first and then the American. So it didn't ruin the British one for me.
I would recommend this
Even
all
though
the
I
time, but
Rate
fucking.
that the USA one better.
I recommend this all the time, but Criminal Minds, it's a little dark, but the acting is awesome. The characters are awesome. The writing's awesome. It's just really dark. So if you're not into like really dark shit, I get it. Like my mom don't really like to watch it, but whenever I have it on and she's hanging out in here, she watches it and it's good. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, there's like really twisted murder style guys, like
Yeah.
real genuine crazy psycho people who do fucked up shit. But it's about
You might like it so much that you run out and buy a dog and name it after one of the characters.
Yeah, you just might. I have a dog named Hotchner, and he's named after Hotchner from Criminal Minds, so it might happen. You might have a dog named Reed, or Penelope, or Morgan, or something. But anyway, it's a great show. It really is. There's a lot of good episodes. The characters are cool. You'll like the people on the show. That's what gets me. If I like the people on the show, I'll keep watching it. Also,
Yeah.
that's kind of why I don't watch a lot of movies. I kind of want to like be there a while and like, okay, it's an hour and a half and the movie's over. What happens the next day? What's the next episode? And there ain't one. So I kind of prefer watching TV shows because there's more adventures with the characters that you like, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of what made shows like that 70s show and Married with Children and all of that stuff so good, is because of they actually had characters that you could actually build stories on.
Yeah, that 70 show is actually on my honorable mentions.
That's a good
fucking
show
love
too.
that show.
I never watched it until I got to hanging out at Cheez Man's house a lot back when we used to do a lot of drinking and smoking, and he would always have it on at the house, and I got to where I loved it.
Yeah. Oh shit, this wasn't on my list, but it just came to mind. Fucking MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. That is a lot of fucking fun to watch.
Oh, wow.
I got
If you
every
haven't seen
episode
that,
on
speak it
DVD. I'm a
out.
lucky man.
I fucking need those again. Brandy ruined all those. He used to watch them all the damn time. He loved those as a kid.
That show was very entertaining, man. Very.
I don't know why that just popped in my head, but yeah.
For some
Great
reason,
show.
I remember watching those when you lived over with Foot
Yeah.
on
Stony Creek.
Stony Creek.
Yep.
Yes.
That's way back in the day, man. It's like 2002 and shit.
Back in the day.
And then the last one I have on my honorable mention list is Dexter.
Dexter's
Didn't
another one
care
that was
who-
on, dude. There's like a bunch of. It was also like a golden age where like a ton of good of shows were all happening at once, and that's one of them. I loved me some Dexter, but that's another
Yeah.
one that really falls apart at the end.
Yeah, the last
Oh,
season
sort
was
of
kinda
like
oh,
Sons
what
of
the fuck?
Anarchy.
Sons
I
of
really
Anarchy,
loved
yeah.
that show,
Yeah.
but I wasn't too fond of the ending.
Yeah. You know, but that was a great show too, man. That's a good call.
But yeah, that's all I got for shows.
And we didn't even have a policy emergency.
I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say, it was a good day.
Love that song, actually.
All right, are we gonna move
I
on to
know
music
that one.
now? Cause now, fuck, I don't even know what to do about that.
Well, I mean, that seemed like a pretty good segue in music, didn't it?
Don't nobody like the music I like.
Yeah, same. I could say the same damn thing.
What's that? You need some new stuff to listen to? Czarface. Just go look up Czarface. Czar like the word czar, and then face. Czarface. There you go. That's like
almost feel
a
like I
week
shouldn't
of
even-
amazing music you haven't heard yet. But like most of the music I like, I've already done an Under Wraps episode about it.
Okay. Well,
Heems,
maybe we got the
your
person who don't
old
listen to your
Droog.
fucking. There you go.
Himanshu. He's like among the best MCs out there, if you ask me, and like no one even knows about the guy. Hemi.
Hebe.
I mainly listen to rap, you guys, but we already know that. I'll let you guys just fucking discuss this, and if I recognize any of the bands, I'll jump in. Hey, I know Pantera. Yeah, they're good.
Oh, speaking of Pantera, Pantera, Vocal Display of Power is on my list.
Can't go
Because
wrong
of-
with that one.
I have so many good memories of that, and in fact, one of them is actually hanging out with Whiz for like one of the first times ever at an apartment, number 711, and we would listen to Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power,
On
quite
tape.
a bit.
On tape. We had goddamn cassette.
That was a. They got a fucking lot of good albums. I liked fucking Far Beyond Driven and Cowboys from Hell too.
Sure.
But speaking of at 7-Eleven, when they got tired of the
No, well,
Pantera
fuck
Vulgar
concert.
Display of Power, we would switch it over to another song, our album on my list, the Crow soundtrack.
The Crow soundtrack. Yeah, that's another one I Played the fuck out of that tape. Yeah, The Crow, that Pantera album, and They're All Gonna Laugh at You by Adams
No!
Sandler were the three things we listened to all the time during them times.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
I got a snake, man!
Now, another album was the one that I've probably bought more times than not because of I let my friend Nick Ball borrow it twice and never got it back twice. And it is Faith No More, The Real Thing.
Rest in peace, Nick Ball. Just want to get that in there.
Yes. But he couldn't have picked a better album to have than Faith No More, The Real Thing.
That is a great record. It's strangely great. It's like weirdo music, but like high-level weirdo music.
Don't know it.
Really?
Yep.
I almost don't believe you.
No Faith No More. I don't fucking know the album or anything like that. That's all.
It's the one that has
They're two
Epic
like
on
biggest
it,
hits
but
and falling to pieces.
The other shit on the album is fucking fabulous.
Okay.
And I'll finish it off with Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger, and Silverchair Freak Show.
Man, we're all the way back in high school with this shit. God damn, that's some good stuff though.
I didn't notice until just now that I was totally stuck, like you said, in high years.
It's like, yeah, I got some music recommendations from 1992 for you people. You're gonna love it. Check it out.
Well, I got like 2 from high school. The other 3 are post high school.
Post.
First one on my list would be post high school, I guess. Kimara, The Impossibility of Reason. Fucking love that album. Front bag jams.
And
Kimara had a lot of good albums.
And the name of the band means unidentifiable hybrid cells.
Sure. Yeah. If I had to say a favorite band of all time, probably them. They're from Ohio, so there you go, Dirk. Something to be happy with.
Mine would probably have to be.
It's 311.
That's be easier than trying to talk.
Okay.
And mine is between Soundgarden and Megadeth.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that would have been my guesses for you, Mojo.
And also, of course, above them, on a plaque all by itself, I love me some Motorhead.
Wow. I would have gone with Oasis or maybe.
Oh, they're up there,
I
but
don't know.
but Soundgarden and Megadeth, and then on top, Motorhead.
Okay.
Because Lemmy is God. He's got to be on top, right?
Exactly. Looking
Definitely
down
at
on
bottom.
everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, he's God, for Christ's sake. He's not going to be a bottom. Okay.
Oh, no, that was Spinal Tap. They're the ones that were all about big bottoms.
How could I leave this behind?
I got Kill Switch Engage, Alive or Just Breathing. That's a damn good fucking album. That's from that's post high school, but not much. That's fucking probably like 2004. Maybe even sooner than that. Shit, I don't know. I just didn't find out about it till then.
All right, speaking of live albums, there's a live album by Tom Waits, and it's live at some fucking restaurant, and I forget the name of the album, but you can look it up. It wouldn't be hard to find, and it's the best live jazz album I've ever heard. Tom Waits never sounded so good in his life, because I don't know if you know anything about him, but his voice is awful. Like, it's really hard to listen to. It's crazy. But he sounded so good that day. Just this one random night, he sounded amazing. And, God, it's awesome. I'm going to have to see if I can figure out the name of that album for you guys real quick.
Well, just for clarification, it was Alive or Just Breathing was the name of the album. It's not live.
Oh,
But that's fine. Drop in and mention whatever you want.
Do you mean Nighthawks at the Diner? That's the
Nighthawks
only
at the
one I can
Diner.
think of.
Yes, Nighthawks at the Diner is an amazing record. I mean, if you have an hour and you just want to just fucking experience a thing, it's just like this great live. I love it. I'm gonna have to
It is very good.
play that one of these days on the Mixler and just let everyone experience it. But yeah, Nighthawks at the Diner by Tom Waits is a fucking spectacular live album.
Yeah. I kind of feel like a fag for saying this next one, but this goes all the way back to like freshman year and shit. I still love this album. Stained, Dysfunction.
No, that's a good record. That's their good record.
Yeah.
They never
Fucking
did
love that
shit
one.
before or after that, but that record has got some bangers on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm there with you.
Still one of my favorites of all time. If not the favorite of all time. Probably the one I've listened to more than any of the other ones. Next one, right back to metal. God Forbid, Gone Forever. Fucking banger, front to back. They got like a different sound to them. I don't know. They sound different from pretty much any other fucking metal band out there. I don't know what it is.
I don't know much about them, to be honest with you. I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard of them at one point in time, and then it seemed like they were gone forever.
They did kind of fall off. They had like Gone Forever was got kind of popular. That one put them on the map a bit, and then they had their next one, which was like Chapter 4 of the Constitution or some shit like that, and it was like right back down. Like there was a couple of good tracks on it, but that album compared to the one that fucking preceded it was shit. And then last but not least, this one also goes back to high school times. Finger 11, Darkest of Gray Skies. Or
Oh,
yeah, no, it was The Grayest of Blue Skies. That's what it's called. I don't know why I fucking typed in Darkest of Gray Skies. The Bluest of Gray Skies. Or Grayest of Blue Skies, sorry.
I like a couple tunes by them, but I'm trying to think of what they are. I don't know if they're on that record or not. I got them in my collection. What do I know by them?
Yeah.
I just really remember that One Thing song by them.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was not on that album. That was an okay song, I guess.
What's the one that goes, and why the world waits around, still I keep slipping and losing ground. I know you know the song I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is it on that record or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I think I know what song you're talking about.
Nasty bass line. All right, I'm
Yeah,
not.
there was another one.
I
like
don't
that,
sound like a
that
bass, but you
album-
know what I'm saying.
That album was different from like after that album they went more poppy and shit, changed it up like that. That's why it was it was definitely their best album. It was one of my favorites because, yeah, like I said, it was the only one that was like that. None of their other albums were like that. Like outside of this album, I'm not a big Finger 11 fan.
That's a band name I haven't heard in a while, man. That's a fucking deep cut Finger 11.
Yeah, one throwback for that one. I was trying to think of something that wasn't metal. And I was like, yeah, I loved this one. I had to throw two on there that weren't metal at least, and I had to go fucking way back to like high school days to think of them.
I think that song that Whiz was talking about was called Quicksand.
Yes, it is. It's called Quicksand.
Yep, not on this album for sure.
Okay, well, just checking.
It was probably on the album with One Thing.
Yeah, I mean they threw out a few good songs here and there outside of that album. Just as far as like a full length album goes, that was the better one or the best one.
They always reminded me of that other band that did. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, but I'm gonna try to sing a little bit. It's like that. Why, you know that song.
Our Lady Peace.
Oh,
Our Lady Peace. Yes, thank you. Yes.
Superman's dead.
Superman's dead. Yeah, yeah. I think I got that
Yeah.
on my computer. That's actually kind of a jam.
Like Starseed.
That was another one that was really good. The whole Clumsy album.
Yeah.
Their second one after the Starseed album.
Starseed.
Damn, Starseed goes back before Clumsy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. are one.
Hey, fuck you,
big
Luke.
hit.
He told me not to quit my day job. He must not be happy with my singing.
Luke might not be fucking familiar with that band, to be fair.
I could have kept on going with it, especially now because I remember the words. I could have fucked you up worse. Yeah, Superman's dead. See, nobody wants to hear that.
All right.
Ah, worry about the weather while you're not sure to high. Now, ooh.
Yeah, that was dead on, actually. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but my mom turned up her TV. Maybe I'm making too much noise. If you guys hear anything in the background, that would be my mom's television.
Nope, I didn't hear it.
Good.
Is
So,
it in my head? E-I-E-I. Yeah, I just laugh and say, ah. Okay, I just hurt myself. We're done.
Okay. How about books? You guys got any suggestions for books?
The fuck is a book?
You guys read?
It's like the internet, but it's made out of trees.
Weird. Wanna go second in the bathroom?
I haven't read a book in forever, but I would. I mainly read magazines.
Yeah.
You know what? The last fucking book I read is Small Arms of the World, and it's how to work on every gun that was ever made for any world's or for any country's military.
I had a feeling it was going to be that.
Yeah, it's just all about how to work on guns. And I read it in the bathroom when I'm pooping.
When I'm pooping.
When I'm pooping?
Pooping.
Pooper. Okay.
I would recommend basically the entire fucking series of Dritz, this saga of Dritz or whatever I think it's called, by R.A. Salvatore. There's like fucking 36 books.
Oh, dude, have you read The
Like,
Outsiders? Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Calm down there, pony boy.
Hey, stay gold,
Stay
motherfucker.
golden, pony.
What's that?
Stay golden, pony boy. Stay
Yeah.
golden.
Stay gold, motherfucker, is what I said. All right, I'm going to be gone for like a minute while I do a dab, and then when I come back, I'll be even funnier and less able to breathe properly.
Okay.
I'll even leave the mic on, and you can
Doubtful.
hear the noise in the background, because I know how much you guys like that.
I mean, okay. I said doubtful about like the funny being funnier part. I'm sure you'll have trouble breathing.
Oh, I see. You're a douche.
Yeah. Now you get it.
I missed it the first
My
time.
name's my name's Chad. Come the fuck on, dude.
That really is an awful name, dude. Sorry, man.
I know.
Although I'm Gary. Dude, we're Gary and Chad. We are two ugly name having motherfuckers, man. And then
All right.
Aaron's over here like, yeah, fuck you guys. I got a decent name. Eat a dick, bitches.
Until,
Change my name to Max Power.
damn it, Ron, you damn screwed up again.
Oh yeah.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Hi, my name's Ron, and I'm an alcoholic. Nothing on that?
Okay.
It's
I don't
AA
remember
Ron.
that one for the-
He's an AA.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got you now.
His name's
Sorry, I
Ron.
wasn't there with you.
Okay, no.
Now that I get it, it still wasn't.
Yeah.
Still wasn't very good.
It just wasn't very good. I got it. I mean,
Go take your dab and see if you're funny. Let's see if your fucking theory checks out.
I don't know. After that, I'm like even more doubtful.
No, you just set the bar really low. Okay, you should be able to fucking be funnier than that.
Yes, our expectations were low for you, but holy fuck. Okay, I'll be back.
I have a few book recommendations. Robin, which is, of course, an autobiography on Robin Williams.
Okay.
Heroin Diaries, which is basically a diary of Nikki Sixx during his heroin, I died and came back to life years.
Ah. It's like 5 minutes alone, but not Philip Anselmo and a book.
A really good book called The Lost Causes of Bleak Creek, which is like a sci-fi type small town type story.
Okay.
And then last but not least, one of my favorite voice actors released a book called Voice Lessons by Rob Paulson. And two characters that people would probably know him best for is Raphael of the original Ninja Turtles and Yakko Warner from Animaniacs.
Yeah, I knew I recognized that name. Besides the Fight Club reference, his name is Robert Paulson.
Man, that's pretty cool.
I threw a few Stephen King books on here because I used to read a bunch of Stephen King books, and then
me too.
I discovered a lot of shit outside of Stephen King, and I was kind of like, I think I'm all set on Stephen King now.
You know what I just noticed? Where the fuck is Bobby Anthem?
I don't know. Maybe he's busy.
It's fucking
I noticed that
8:30 on Sunday. His ass better be here. Fuck busy.
We know he don't go nowhere, do nothing. He hates people, so he shouldn't have the fucking the Rona.
Right?
Bye, Corona.
Unless Jerry went out screwing around at night while Bobby was in bed.
God damn it, Jerry. And we know how Jerry be loving to fuck with them geriatrics. That's dangerous. Gonna kill them twice.
Jerry ass tricks.
Jerry ass tricks. Jerry's ass tricks.
I'd watch that show. I'm back. I can't breathe, but I'm back.
The Dark Tower series by Stephen King was pretty good, but then I got the last book, and I was just like, oh. Like, he pulled the trigger on a couple of things, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I actually bailed on fucking finishing it. Like, everybody I talked to...
That was about the longest series that it ever took me to finish reading.
And how did you feel after book number 7?
Oh.
If you're just
like,
tuning in now, I just did a dab to St. Rona cough.
Had to force myself to go on, be like, I have to finish this.
See, I couldn't even do that.
I've already put in so many hours reading this series.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I gave up. I tapped out partially into book 7.
Which actually reminds me of one of my favorite books that Stephen King did with a collaborator named Peter Straub called The Talisman, which is an extremely good book.
So he was working with Peter, is what you're telling me?
It was King and Peter.
King Peter.
And they're not messing with no strobes.
Your royal penis is clean, sir.
King.
King
so
Peter.
fresh and so clean.
Nah. That stupid song.
Another one. My favorite Stephen King book outside of the Dark Tower series was Desperation. It was a fucking weird ass book, but it was really, really cool. And then basically it's about a fucking we'll say a demon who possesses somebody in this town and has got all this power and like basically fucking shuts down this whole town, kills off a bunch of people, takes over a bunch of shit, but there's like a few people that it can't control or whatever, and they get a band together. And they're trying to escape, or kill it off, whichever. It's a fucking weird ass book. It's worth the read. It's not bad at all. It's Stephen King. I mean, come the fuck on. But it was just kind of
Dirk,
a cool,
I hope mom's all right,
book.
buddy. I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry.
You're good. I was kind of hard on her last night.
Oh,
Oh!
hey.
Kid and Dirk. And then The Regulators, which was Richard Bachman, who was also Stephen King. It was basically
Yes.
Desperation again, but like swapped. Like there were characters in Desperation where it was like a family, like mother, father, daughter, son, and in Regulators they had a family. It was mother, daughter, or mother, father, daughter, son, and the daughter and son's name in Desperation was the parent's name in Regulators, and vice versa. The parent's name were the kid's name in Regulators as opposed to Desperation. So it was like the same characters, but like he kind of like flip flopped it. But it was still like basically the same premise. So there was a fucking demon who had this time taken over a small town in like I don't know, somewhere in Ohio, I think. Lots of references to Ohio. Derek, read it. It's about your town. They're coming for you.
Oh, fuck. Is he in Ohio?
Cincinnati.
Dang. Damn, Dirk, you're like in the Nexus, bro.
Yep.
Stay safe, buddy. God damn. I didn't realize that. Yeah, he's like right where all the shit's popping off.
Yeah. That's what he was saying earlier. All the restaurants and shit are closed.
Yep. As of 9 p.m.
Yep. And then this is a terrible one to end off on, but the last one I have on my list, Patient Zero. It's a book by Jonathan Mayberry, and this dude did some fucking great research and like put a lot of time and thought into this book. I fucking love how well written this book is and how well thought out it is, and it's actually kind of fucking freaky too, because it's basically like it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse type book. It starts off. It's an illness. It's a prion disease. If you don't know what a prion disease is,
It's an animal-born illness.
yeah, like mad cow disease or rabies even.
Yep.
And basically, it, like fucking warps mind, destroys the mind, but fucking keeps all but that basic like fucking need to feed, basically,
Yeah.
And the way they explain it and do it in the book, it makes it seem like it could actually be done in real life, which is fucking crazy to think. And like he spent a lot of time researching and talking to fucking special units, military and shit. So like the way he was writing out the way the military was moving in to fucking get the terrorists and shit that had developed the fucking sickness to begin with, like it was really believable and well done. I don't know. Like I said, it's like one of the most well written books I've ever read. It's clear that the dude did his homework. But definitely check it out. It's Patient Zero by Jonathan Mayberry.
I didn't know that you read this much. I'm like, hey, look at fucking Cheez Man like reading shit and like being illiterate and such. It's weird because it's like if you just heard you on here, you'd swear you were such a fucking idiot. But it turns out,
Right. Such a retarded stoner. Such a fucking stereotype, man. Not just a
oh,
stoner, man.
no wonder he didn't respond. We have lost Dirk.
Ah,
I'm sure he'll be back.
well, maybe he's on the phone with mom again.
Perhaps.
As soon as I made that comment, he hopped out. Mama, you ain't gonna believe what they said about you.
Hey,
You
you don't know a guy named Cheez Man, do you?
Yeah. You stay out the cheese.
Don't just give it away like that. Yeah, okay.
That's all I got for books.
Yeah, I got no books,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I mean, I haven't actually read a book in forever. Which I'm sure it would stimulate me because I like reading. I don't know, I haven't had a reason to.
I mean, I've read quite a few other books, but none that I felt like were deemable. Like, hey, you have to read this. Everything I said, though, that I fully recommend. Definitely take some fucking time to read it if you like reading.
Right on.
If you don't like reading, obviously, don't fucking worry about it.
Reading is fundamental.
It's not
Yeah,
like
let's
it's
do
on
podcasts.
it's on the shout outs or anything like that, but I know I've already fucking shouted this one out and told people what or listened to it a bunch, but Disgraceland, hands down my favorite fucking podcast.
You
listen
have
to
mentioned
Jake
it a
Brennan
few
talk
times.
all fucking day. And he's actually got a new podcast too called the 27 Club. And
Is
the
it about
first, it's in a,
everyone who was a rock star who happened to be that age when they died?
it is indeed.
No, who would have thought?
And this first season, there's about 8 episodes in, but the first season, the whole thing's been about Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really fucking interesting. Like I said, I listen to Jake Brennan tell fucking stories all day. That dude, he's a great fucking storyteller. Just listen to like one episode of anything and he'll catch you.
Okay.
Anybody else? We'll
Yeah,
get to them
I'm
on
trying
the
to think.
shoutouts.
I mean, I listened to just like a few things. I'm trying to think, like the Joe Rogan Experience, but that's like not one that no one's heard of. That's like a super popular podcast, but it's great.
Right.
You should all. I say check it out. You'll learn a lot of weird random shit. Subscribe to a channel if you're into MMA called MMA on Point, and they're pretty good too. It's not really a podcast exactly, more like I don't know, episodes or whatever, but it's not exactly a podcast per se.
How about Always Aggravated?
Hey, dude,
Mike
always
Melania.
aggravated. Yeah. If you, I mean, it's kind of about like Detroit sports, kind of, but not always.
No, Always Aggravated.
And
Like he
they
references
do.
that they have a show in Detroit, but he tries to stay away from Detroit, just Detroit sports or sports altogether sometimes.
Hey, Scott. What up, Scott's in the chat. Scott from It's
Not
Pathetic with
Greer,
Scott
not
and Robert.
Greer.
It's Pathetic got them a new mixing board, and they were sounded tight as fuck the other day. Shit sounded good. You could hear them clearly, both of them. Which has always kind of been a problem with that, even though the show is awesome. Every now and then, like, one will be louder than the other one or whatever, but man, they sounded tight. They sounded super tight. Looking forward to more of that. So,
No, Luke, it's
congratulations, Scott.
hell yeah. No, Luke, Always Aggressive or Always Aggravated is not a shit show like Detroit sports. As a matter of fact, it's great because he calls out Detroit sports for being the shit show that it is. He's not biased. He does Detroit sports talk radio. He sits there and just hammers all of the teams, and they fucking deserve it.
No,
They suck at everything.
I highly recommend it, and you can find that on YouTube on the Metal Mitt Video Podcast Network Sports channel, MMVPN Sports,
Yep,
or somewhere else. But yeah,
radio.com.
yeah, that too. Or you can check it out at radio.com. Or just look up Always Aggravated.
Yep.
It's the only thing called that. It pops right up. Let me see. Fuck, I don't know. I don't really listen to it. See, I watch YouTube videos and go and watch crap online. You know, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And not that much.
I've been
because I'm always
listening
busy.
to the first 2 episodes of the Notorious Nightcap Show.
Yeah, well,
That show sucks.
if we don't have any other ones, we might as well go into the shout-outs because that would be where the rest of my podcasts I would recommend are.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, good.
And we're like a little over an hour and a half here, so yeah, we
I
could
guess we can do that then.
we can work our way toward the end.
Yeah. Well, then let's go ahead and start off like we do all the time with Steven
Miller.
Stefan Million.
And you can find him at letterboxd.com for all shit ton of fucking movie reviews.
Yeah, I forget what the number is, but it's ridiculous.
I believe it's like close to 6,000 or over 6,000 now.
Yeah, and it's like he's adding every day 2 or 3 more. He's nuts with it. He's going all in
Sick
with the
with
shit.
And then next, of course, it's your boy.
Burps!
Oh, wow, that was short. I was wondering if he was going to carry it out super long like Stephen Millen.
I don't know. Just when we were doing that, I was feeling it, baby.
Yeah.
Feeling it.
For the record, I don't have my list in front of me, so I'm trying to do this best I can from memory.
No problem.
But next up, I believe, is Dirt Sheet Dudes with Boxman, Anthony,
Dudes.
That
and
sounds
Marv.
accurate. And it sounds like a great show to go check out.
Yep. Also checking them out on Hollywood Hangouts for great movie reviews.
You know what? I still haven't did that. I've checked out the Dirt Sheet Dudes a few times, but the Hollywood Hangouts, I have not done it yet. I just
It's like
won't, I'll go ahead and admit
I
it.
did it a long time ago, and it was really good. They were watching Mr. Mom.
Oh yeah, I
With
listened to
Michael
the Mr.
Keaton.
Mount episode too. I was there live. I was there live.
I have not done it yet. I need to do that.
They go like every other Saturday, I believe. So yeah, check them out.
I will.
Also check out Shaheen. Oh my god. the wrestling overdose. There we go.
Oh, I thought you were
The name evaded me.
doing the nuclear heat, but okay. Yes, I see what
No,
you're
like
at.
that
Wrestling
was the problem. I went to nuclear heat, and I'm like, no. What was the show name?
That's not
Wrestling
a
overdose.
show.
Yep. Check out Shaheen's Wrestling Overdose, and then check out NuclearHeatShop.com.
Order a thing for $10.
Yes. I still never messaged him to ask him.
It's just fucking
I
$10.
need to do that.
Order a
Yep.
thing. Do it.
Do it, fuckers. Check out Wrestling Soup with John Draper, Joey Numbers, and Anthony Missionary Thomas.
I hope you are doing better, John Draper.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, man, we're all on the same page on that one. Yeah, having issues with his hearing, that's no fun for anybody. So, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the poor guy has to try to go into a doctor's office with this crap going on.
Yeah, and he's in New York, too. So.
Oh, God, just like worst case scenario right now.
And Joey's in Boston, and they're having a big fucking outbreak out there. What's going on in Philly? That's where Mission fucking Shaheen are. Everybody gonna be alright? God damn.
I don't know, man.
Let's see. Check out Don Tony and Kevin Castle show.
It's DTKC and the T-shirts at the wrestling shows, although not recently
Yeah.
because there ain't no
mention
people
that.
there.
After Wrestling Soup, obviously you gotta check out the WNC
Super Party
with Papa Dave, Johnny Florida, Jank, and Corvin Andolini.
Yeah, do it. Corvin Andolini, I love it.
Check
Sticking
out our
with it.
brothers in smoke, our fellow podcasters, Suplex City Limits.
Do it.
Suplex City Limits.
Go track down an episode and then fire it up. If you see what I did there.
Fire it up! Fire it up! Fire it up!
Oh, that reminds me. The Crow would also have been on my list of movies or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't mention the movie, but you did mention the soundtrack. But yeah.
Yeah.
And even the
check
score
out-
was great.
Shout out to Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades, the Inhuman Experience, and of course, Bobby Anthem's In Search of My Lost Soul.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And shout out to Bobby Anthem for helping me out on that the final countdown track for the Transcontinental Project.
Shout out to Yuck Nasty and Dog Baby and Get in the Corner.
Yeah. Nice.
Yuck Nasty was in the chat last night.
It's gross. It's nasty.
Yuck.
Just nice.
Oh, that's nasty.
Nasty.
You nasty
Shout
motherfucker.
out Jason Solomon, Solomonster Sounds Off.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Definitely
Huge.
fucking informative.
Yeah.
Love listening to that dude.
He is where I heard about the WWE events all moving to the PC.
Yeah.
That's where I got that info from when I was discussing it the other day.
He's late as fuck on that, though, because, I mean, WWE's been PC for a long time.
Mm.
I made the performance center, you silly.
Oh, okay. Well, shit on me.
I
Wait a
don't
minute.
think that's what Cheez was talking
Wait a
about.
minute. I think you knew what I meant, but you were using it as an opportunity to make a joke for yourself.
Indeed.
Okay, I see what you done there now. All right, you son of a
I'm an
bitch.
opportunist. Like Edge.
You don't know Cheez. You don't know Cheez. You don't know Cheez.
You don't know Cheez.
You think you know
All right.
Cheez. You think you know Cheez.
Check out It's Pathetic with Scott and Rye Bread.
Yeah.
Even though it's not
Quit.
pathetic.
I think I already gave them a shout out. Move on. I'm kidding, of course. We love you, Scott. I know you're in the chat. I'm having fun with you, buddy. And again, the show sounds titties, dude. The show sounds titties. A big fat
Good.
pair of titties.
Hello, Sam.
Yes, and shout out to Luke and Sam, the Transcontinental Project.
Transcontinental.
Yeah, they aight.
Yeah,
aight.
They're cool.
Yeah, big
Make sure to
deal. It's
check
like,
out-
what, my two favorite people in the world. You know, no big deal. Rather be doing a podcast with them than you two fucks.
It's not saying much, though.
No, it's not.
Shout out to Dirk with shit. What's his music show, Mojo? Damn it, I'm sorry.
The Notorious Nightcap Show.
Yeah, it used to be another thing and he changed it.
Okay.
Notorious.
It used to be Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
Yep. Either way, check him out. Go find him on Mixler. Follow him. Good dude.
Yeah.
Down there in Cincinnati.
He's a big fan of Al Capone.
And if you're a lucky guy, if you're lucky enough, and you play your cards right, he might listen to 10 to 15 minutes of your show.
Oh, then maybe I shouldn't tell them he actually listened to all of my show.
What? This is an
Oh, did I
outrage.
say that on air? Oh, I thought.
Bullshit. Let's see. Shout out Klondike Bill. Sorry,
Dick Von Klondike.
Dick Van Klondike. That's what it is now. Shout out to Dick Van Klondike. Check him out on Twitter.
I worry about him every now and then. It's like he's an emotional dude, it seems like. I hope he's all right.
He gets fucked with hard on Twitter sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean,
A lot.
when you do what he does, you got to kind of expect it.
True. All right, and I guess I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, because last but not least, motherfucking Spade.
Oh,
Whatever, fuck that guy. I'm just kidding. I just know he's not listening, so I can say what I want.
He's never listening. Never listens. I could not shut him out, and he would never know.
He's really not bad, though, if you check out his stuff. The only thing I would say is that I've like 2 or 3, at least twice offered him a beat, and he just, like, don't hit me back.
No shit.
Like, oh, okay. Well, all right. He's like,
Yeah,
well,
my bad.
what kind of stuff do you listen to? And then I email him over some stuff, and he's like, hey, this is pretty cool. And then that's the end of the conversation. Okay.
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 Fine.
All right.
Make your own shit. You think I give a fuck? Think I give a fuck?
Okay.
Think I give a fuck?
Think I'm funny? Am I funny to you?
All right. Well,
But in all
fuck that.
seriousness,
No.
hell yeah, man. MF Spade, all caps. Look him up, damn it.
Yep.
Don't listen to me. I'm an asshole.
And if there's anybody out there I forgot,
It's MF Spade.
if there's anybody out there I forgot, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Let me see.
I don't have my list. I feel like I got everybody. Maybe.
There's got to be one we missed. Come on, we can shaft somebody.
Well, then
Sorry.
we'll shaft them by forgetting them, I guess. As soon as we go off the air, it's like, fuck, I'll send them the message. It was so and so.
Or not, because fuck them. All right. Who do you think we should have take us out this week? We got plenty more Dan Mintz, but we can do like other people if you want.
I got nothing in mind. Dan Mintz sounds good to me.
I got a DVD burner.
Oh, no,
I can
no.
have access to my DVDs now. It's great.
How about Tina Belcher?
Who the fuck is Tina Belcher?
Dan Mintz.
Oh, okay. Bound Burgers.
Yeah.
That last one could have really been Tina Belcher. Last week's Take 'Em Out.
Yeah.
Which one was it? I don't even remember.
Sam said I'm a taint. Oddly enough, right now, Wiz's name in the group chat is Squid Taint. So.
You're fit. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember why I changed it to that, but it was weeks ago.
Cool. I don't know why you would call me that.
Squids have fucking 8 tentacles, so I mean that's one hell of a taint.
Well, I guess if you're gonna call me a taint, at least it could be a squid one to be like the highest level taint.
Right.
I'm one high level taint, motherfuckers. What?
Well,
Taint
no, that's
life?
right.
What
I
you
got
know
more
about that taint life? You ain't
I got
about
more
that taint
taint
life.
Taint per square inch than any of you.
Taint none of my concern.
Alright. We had a +1 elsewhere for a quick second, and then we dropped the taint shit, and it was like, bye-bye. They pieced right the fuck out.
We tainted their experience listening to the show.
Ooh, I know. Maybe I'll get somebody to leap by saying moist.
Just imagine that guy. He's like, oh, we went to check out this new
Moist.
podcast, and then I tuned in, and they were talking about perineums the whole time, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Moist.
Perineums?
Perineums.
Perineums. Take us out, Dan.
Vomit.
Luke threw up and he's leaving now.
Wait, what for?
I don't know. Is it because I said moist?
Moist.
Oh, is it because Luke don't like the word moist?
Moist.
Moist.
Oh, for some reason, lots of people don't like the word moist.
Moist, gooey panties.
He left the chat.
I don't know.
Gone.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't eat a cookie unless it's moist.
Yeah. Oh, with all this washing my hands with the coronavirus, I need some moisturizer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have been your most moist host, G Whiz. My moist men sitting next to me theoretically are
Cheese man.
moist G
Moist
man.
Mojo.
Moist Jojo, I like that.
Moist Jojo.
We're all
Cottage-
moist done,
cottage
Luke.
cheese. Cottage cheese, because that's moist.
We're
Okay,
all
Luke.
moist done with these.
Okay, Luke. We'll be moist. We'll be moist.
That's probably the moist times I ever said that.
Yeah. Moist us out, Dan.
My wife is my best friend. And I hope that she considers herself to be my best friend because she told me she fucked my best friend.